Earlier this January, I attended the Illinois REALTORS Winter Conference, where our CEO, Jeff Baker, shared some important data about the state of housing in Illinois. On the surface, our market looks strong. Homes are selling quickly, prices remain firm, and there's bidding wars in some areas. But underneath that strength, there are some deeper structural challenges that we need to pay attention to. And I think they matter to every Illinois resident, whether you're buying, selling, renting, or simply just living in our communities. So one of the most striking data points shared at the conference was that Illinois has been hovering around 1.2 to 1.8 months of housing supply for over 5 years. A healthy housing market typically has 6 months of supply. That gap matters. In some Illinois markets, home prices have increased nearly 40% in just a few short years. Multifamily housing starts are down significantly, and Illinois continues to trail neighboring states in new home construction. We also learned that after the recession, Illinois lost about 60% of the home building industry, and much of that never returned. That's not just a real estate statistic. This is a long-term supply issue. The housing shortage isn't just about buyers competing for homes. It's affecting young families wondering if homeownership is even possible, seniors looking to downsize but unable to find alternatives, employers trying to recruit talent, local businesses depending on economic growth. In fact, the housing shortage has cost Illinois an estimated $2.3 billion with a B per year in lost economic growth. That's roughly $6 million a day. Housing drives local economies. Every home sale creates economic activity, from contractors to lenders to small businesses. When supply stays tight for too long, the ripple effects are felt everywhere. What I found encouraging is that Illinois Realtors, we're not just identifying the problem, we're actively working toward solutions. Following the governor's housing task force, which recognized a statewide supply issue, Illinois Realtors drafted legislation focused on first-time buyer savings accounts, legalizing accessory dwelling units statewide, ADUs, modernizing zoning and land use regulations, creating smarter density flexibility without eliminating single-family zoning. And one of the biggest announcements was the launch of the Local Housing Supply Accelerator program. This initiative partners directly with willing communities, mayors, and local leaders to review outdated codes and identify small but meaningful reforms that can increase housing opportunities. Instead of waiting for state mandates, it focuses on practical, local solutions within months. That's proactive advocacy. As someone who serves her local association leadership and continues to stay engaged at the state level, I care deeply about these conversations. Housing policy can feel abstract, but it directly impacts affordability, opportunity, economic stability, and long-term community growth. Protecting homeownership in Illinois requires more than just helping clients buy and sell homes. It requires thoughtful advocacy, and I'm proud to be part of these conversations.